Sometimes, it only takes one decision to spark conversations across an entire country. One choice, one unexpected move, one moment that causes millions of people to stop and wonder what it means for the future. And when that person happens to be Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, even the smallest decisions can quickly become national headlines. Because for years, Spaniards have watched Leonor grow from a shy young girl into a confident young woman preparing to inherit one of the oldest monarchies in Europe. Every speech she gives, every appearance she makes, every step she takes, all of it carries enormous symbolic importance. But recently, one of her latest decisions has captured attention in a way few expected, leaving many people across Spain surprised and eager to understand what it says about the future queen they are watching emerge before their eyes. For someone born into royalty, life is often planned years in advance. Tradition matters, protocol matters, and expectations are rarely flexible. But what has consistently distinguished Princess Leonor is her willingness to approach her future with seriousness and dedication rather than relying solely on the privileges associated with her title. Over the past few years, Leonor has gradually accepted increasingly demanding responsibilities. Her education abroad, her official speeches, her participation in state ceremonies, and most notably, her military training. Each stage has represented another step in preparing for the enormous duties that await her. And yet, many people have been struck by the determination with which she has embraced these responsibilities. Instead of choosing a simpler path, she has repeatedly demonstrated her commitment to following the rigorous preparation traditionally expected of future monarchs. That commitment has surprised many observers, not because she was required to do so, but because she has appeared willing to embrace challenges that demand discipline, sacrifice, and resilience. For some Spaniards, that decision sent a powerful message. It suggested that Princess Leonor intends to lead not through symbolism alone, but through personal example. And in today's world, that matters more than ever. Modern monarchies face challenges very different from those of the past. Public expectations have changed. People no longer admire institutions simply because of history. They want authenticity. They want commitment. They want leaders who understand service. And perhaps that is precisely why Leonor's latest decisions have generated such strong reactions. Because they reveal a young woman determined to earn trust rather than assume it. Yet behind the headlines lies another story. A story of sacrifice. Because every decision Princess Leonor makes comes with consequences. Unlike ordinary young women her age, she cannot simply pursue any dream she chooses without considering the institution she represents. Every path she takes affects not only her own future but also the image and stability of the Spanish monarchy itself. That reality brings pressures few people can fully comprehend. Imagine knowing that millions of people are observing your choices. Imagine understanding that every decision will be analyzed, praised by some, criticized by others, discussed endlessly by the media. Such attention would overwhelm almost anyone. But for Princess Leonor, it has become part of everyday life. Throughout her journey, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia have worked carefully to prepare their eldest daughter for these realities. Both parents understand the weight of royal responsibility. King Felipe himself spent decades preparing to become king. And Queen Letizia has witnessed firsthand the intense public scrutiny that accompanies royal life. Together, they have tried to provide Leonor with both discipline and emotional support. Because behind the royal titles, they are first and foremost parents. Parents who understand that their daughter faces extraordinary expectations. And perhaps they recognize something that many outsiders overlook. Preparing someone to become queen is not only about teaching protocol. It is about preparing them emotionally, mentally, and personally. Because leadership is about far more than ceremonies and appearances. It requires resilience, patience, humility, and the ability to carry immense responsibilities with grace. These are qualities that cannot be developed overnight. They are built over years. And Princess Leonor's recent decisions suggest that she understands that process. Observers have frequently praised her maturity, her calm demeanor, her poise during official engagements, and her ability to connect with people despite the immense pressure surrounding her. But maturity often comes at a cost. There are experiences she may never enjoy in the same way as others her age. Moments of privacy, complete freedom, the ability to make mistakes without public attention. Simple experiences that most people take for granted. These sacrifices rarely appear in headlines. Yet they are part of the reality of royal life. And perhaps that is why so many people have found themselves impressed by Leonor's sense of duty. Because in a world where fame often encourages self-interest, her choices appear rooted in responsibility. Not everyone agrees on what the future of monarchy should look like. Debates about royal institutions continue across Europe. Opinions differ, perspectives change, and societies evolve. But even among those who disagree on such questions, there is often recognition of the challenges faced by individuals born into these roles. Because no one chooses the circumstances of their birth. Princess Leonor did not choose to become heir to the throne. History chose for her, and with that destiny comes obligations that most people could never imagine. Yet instead of resisting those obligations, she appears increasingly committed to fulfilling them. That dedication has become one of the defining characteristics of her public image. And perhaps that is what truly surprised Spain. Not scandal, not controversy, not rebellion, but responsibility. In an era where shocking headlines often involve conflict and drama, many people were surprised by something much simpler. A young woman choosing duty. A future queen choosing preparation. A royal heir choosing service. And perhaps that says something important about Princess Leonor herself. Because greatness is not always found in dramatic moments. Sometimes, greatness is found in quiet decisions. In discipline, in consistency, in showing up every day and doing what is expected, even when the burden is heavy. As Princess Leonor continues her journey, the world will undoubtedly keep watching. Every speech, every appearance, every milestone, because the young woman standing before Spain today is not merely a princess. She is the future of an institution that has existed for centuries. And while no one can predict exactly what kind of queen she will become, one thing seems increasingly clear. She is determined to be ready. Ready for the expectations, ready for the responsibilities, ready for the sacrifices, and ready for the challenges that history has placed before her. Perhaps that is why her latest decision left so many people talking. Because it revealed something deeper than headlines. Something beyond tradition, something beyond ceremony. It revealed a sense of purpose, a commitment to service, and a quiet determination that many believe could define the next chapter of the Spanish monarchy. And as Spain looks toward the future, one question remains. Could these decisions be offering the world its first real glimpse of the Queen Princess Leonor is destined to become? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The nation is watching, and Princess